Hello everybody! In today's video, I'm doing a follow-up to a video I put out a couple of weeks ago, which was called Top 5 Reasons You Should Buy Silver in 2023. As I mentioned in that video, I was going to do an opposite viewpoint of that video, which is the top 5 reasons to not buy silver in 2023. That's what today's video is going to be about, although it pains me to go through these reasons because I don't necessarily agree with them. That information's out there, so it's really something you should consider if you're considering stacking for the first time or adding to your stack. You should have all the information, because after all, the greatest investment anyone can make is in their own education. So you really need to get all the information you can and use that to decide what is best for you. And if you haven't seen that original video, the top 5 reasons to buy silver in 2023, I will link it in the description. If you want to watch that first, you sure can, or if you haven't seen it and you watch this, I recommend you checking that out afterwards. Anyway, we'll start with number 5. The number 5 reason you should not buy silver in 2023, that's that money has moved on. Silver's been money since a long time ago, but it really isn't now. It hasn't been for generations, and it's unlikely to ever be again. Money is no longer physical, it is digital, and cryptos are money of the future. Metal isn't. Number 4, silver is very, very useful in industry. As if you've watched that previous video, I go over countless ways that silver is useful in industry. It has a high industrial demand, but the industrial need is quite small in relation to the segment, or it takes up a quite small segment in relation to the available silver supply. So currently, the amount of physical silver available meets current demand. If there was a shortage, you'd know about it really quick because price would skyrocket very, very quickly. The number 3 reason you should not buy silver in 2023, the price isn't really suppressed. These manipulation stories that the markets are being suppressed, the metals markets, have been around since the 1970s. Truly, it's the derivatives market that has a much bigger impact on price than the physical market. But if indeed the price really is being suppressed, there's nothing we can do about it anyway, unfortunately. So I've always believed that you shouldn't worry about the things you can't control. Only focus your energies on things you can control. Number 2 reason you should not buy silver in 2023. This has to do with the ratios. If you watch the first video in this series, I talked about the silver ratios and how they've been over time. One in particular I want to focus on here is the ratio out of the Earth's crust. It's 15-1. Meaning 15 ounces of silver come out of the ground for every ounce of gold. So by rational thought, you should think the ratio of price should be about 15-1. Well, it hasn't been in a really long time. As I filmed this video, I should have did this research ahead of time, but I didn't, but we're probably, high 70s, low 80s with a ratio of gold to silver. That's way, way different than a 15-1. But the reason that it's not 15-1, or one of the reasons, most mined silver is a byproduct of mining other metals, especially zinc. And did you know most of the world's largest silver producers aren't even silver companies? It's just that silver is a byproduct of their mining activities. And truly the market sets the price, not the amount of the Earth's crust. The number 1 reason that you should not buy silver in 2023, silver really isn't all that cheap right now. With silver, the spot price, there are 2 periods I'm going to focus on, the 2 all-time highs, as we would call them, as far as price. One was in 1980, and that came at the end of a highly inflationary period of the 1970s. And it really, really took off when the Hunt brothers attempted to corner the silver market and triggered a panic. The next all-time high or most recent, came in 2011, and that was after a speculative frenzy that was followed by false information that was spreading about a massive silver shortage, which triggered a panic, which really drove up the price. And that also came off the tails of a 10-year bull market. Now, both of those instances are arguably outliers. It's only happened twice, one in 1980, one in 2011. They both nearly touched $50 an ounce, but it's never ever come close since. So even though the all-time highs shows you what's possible and where it can get to at price, they really don't mean anything. So take that for what it's worth. I don't necessarily agree with this viewpoint, but as I said before, I want to give all of my viewers all of the information so they can make their own decisions on whether or not they should add to their stack or stack for the first time. I personally believe everyone should own precious metal. How much? There's no right or wrong answer. That's really going to be an individualized decision based on a lot of things. So with that, I'll quickly go over a few things I have on the tray in front of you, because if you do decide after watching this negative video on why you should not buy silver in 2023, maybe you still want to buy some. I, for one, am. I'm continually stacking. I'm picking up silver, not daily, but weekly, and adding to my stack. But I'll go over some cool pieces here. I have a hand-poured Rutland Bullion Company, 2 troy ounce, 999 silver. It's like a little loaf. It's really cool. This is part of a hand-poured thing that I probably featured prior when I got a bunch of hand-poured stuff. 10-ounce Bakken Bullion button. I got some more of these back in stock. These are a very popular size because, to my knowledge, there's not much like it out on the market. But that's priced like a 10-ounce bar. I do have another 1-ounce silver arrowhead that I found. I didn't realize I had it. I thought I was out and was digging in the vault earlier this morning and did find another arrowhead. Got some 5-ounce bars, kookaburra, a couple of different Korean coins that I featured before. I'm almost totally out of these, so I thought I would show them quick before they're gone, maybe forever. But this is the 2022 Korean short-haired cat. I tried to get this on video before. It didn't show up very well, but there's a lenticular design on the back that shows a cat, a couple of cats. Here's a South Korean Taekwondo coin. Once again, I just have a couple of these left. This is 2022, really nice design. These have smooth edges, much like the Austrian Philharmonics. Another popular one is any coin that's a 2-ounce size. This is the Lion of England 2-ounce coin, 2022, 4 nines pure. I got some Lego bricks scattered around. Of course, since it is May, although we're past May the 4th, I thought I would feature a Star Wars coin. This is a Darth Vader 1-ounce silver piece. Island Country of Niue, 2022. And I did, I featured these in a short and got lots of calls about them. And well, actually it was a video too. But anyway, I do have some of those 1-ounce vintage Inglehards left. I also have a couple different 10-ounce Inglehart silver bars, vintage, still in the plastic, from the 1980s, presumably. They stopped making these in 1986. But I do have 6 of these, and I believe I have 4 of these. These do carry quite a hefty premium compared to a typical 10-ounce bar. But for you Inglehart collectors, this is a piece that I have on hand, so I thought I would show it off. And then I scattered some junk silver on the tray again. Junk silver still does remain very popular. I was able to source some more silver dimes. I'm essentially out of 90% silver dimes at the moment, but I should have some coming in next week, so I'll be able to beef up my supply again and have some available for all of my customers. But thanks for sticking with me. As I said at the beginning, if you hadn't watched the first video, which was top reasons to buy silver in 2023, check it out. It's in the description. A lot of good reasons and good arguments to buy it. But as I said in that video, in order to play the devil's advocate, I was going to give people 5 reasons not to buy. So take it for what it's worth. make your own decisions. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. I just want to thank all you for the support of my channel. I appreciate it so much. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers. Never thought that was possible. Frankly, I thought within a year, maybe I'd have 100, a couple hundred. I know how hard it is to start channels like this because I follow quite a bit of many small channels, and it's really tough starting out. So, try to support the small channels, which is definitely a small channel as well. But I really want to try to help those channels too and help them grow, provided they're putting out good quality content. So occasionally I might put a link to a video that I liked and help those guys out and as Silver Seeker puts it, give them some sub love. Try to get other people to cross over and subscribe to these other channels, because truly we're one of the best communities there are out there, the silver stacking / coin collecting community. There's a lot of great, wonderful people that I've interacted with just in this short time I've been on YouTube. So, but I'm truly grateful. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to like this video, share if you can. Please drop a comment. I'm doing the wholesaler interview video within a week, I hope. We still haven't scheduled it, but we're both so darn busy. But if you have questions that you want to have answered from the wholesale precious metals side of the industry, drop those questions in the comments. I think there's going to be a lot of great information that you guys are going to hear from that video. So I'm excited to get that filmed and edited and uploaded for you. So watch for that coming soon. But I'll let you all go. Thank you so much for the support, and have a great day.